Introducing Madame Mirage. Welcome to Dimensions Creating Characters. So, Madame Mirage, she is a cosmic entity within the realm of dimensions. And I will say, what was it? She is a creation of the spirits of this world. So for a quick recap, the spirits are the gods or the creators of this world who they want to make a perfect utopia. How do they do this? They need to create the perfect being because they themselves aren't perfect at all. So they decide to create a bunch of experiments to try and create this perfect being so they can turn all of themselves into that perfect being, ergo, a utopia where everyone's perfect. But how do they do this? Well, they create a bunch of experiments, hence all the stories you've heard about this entire series and all the characters you see are, how to put it, they're a part of this huge experiment to try and create a perfect being that they can all be. But yeah, so Madame Mirage, she helps out with that. She's an AI who's meant to oversee the worlds that they create and make sure everything is going all to plan and everything else. But of course, she's not supposed to actually interfere with anything. She's just supposed to go throughout. If she sees something that's going wrong, she can alert them for the spirits to come in and fix it. So that was what she did until she was hacked. Now, before we get into that story bit, I will mention that what was I going to say? Oh yeah, actually no, we're on track. So yeah, oh my goodness, that's what I was going to say. How she got her name. I do want to mention that part real quick. She got her name because whenever she would be in a certain reality, they would just see this giant, you see the wings and the cape and everything else. They would see this sort of giant monstrous being in the sky, and they would think it's some sort of god, right? They would call her Madame Mirage, essentially, because they would see her in different forms, different shapes throughout here and there. So of course she got dubbed the name Madame Mirage. So she didn't get that name from the spirits themselves, but the people in the realities and the realms who saw her, it was like, oh my god, that's Madame Mirage. She's just watching over here and there, right? Some people were scared at first, some people won't. We're not scared. But of course, after she was hacked, she then started actually, how do I put it? If she saw an inaccuracy within a realm, instead of getting it verified, she would just act on it herself, which meant erasing that certain kingdom from existence. So not even like blowing it up, like so essentially after she got hacked, how you know she was in your realm, you'd be going about your day, and you'd notice that a certain kingdom of planets was just gone. No rubble, no nothing, just the people that lived there and the entire civilization, all the plants, everything, were just gone. And it's almost as if they were quite literally deleted from the world. So the characters themselves don't know that they're in a simulation, so they just think like, oh, what's happened? They're all just gone. What could have happened here? But in reality, she basically hit the Control-Alt-Delete button on that entire civilization and made them disappear. So yeah, not very good, especially because the spirits don't really know about this at first because she's the one who's supposed to be telling the spirits about the bad things going on. So yeah, Madame Mirage, very scary threat once she is hacked and is going about doing things she should not be doing. But yeah, and of course, as to who hacked this android, what I've said should, how do I put it? If you've been following along, you might have a hint as to who exactly is the one hacking this android and just causing a bunch of other trouble. But of course, I won't spoil it entirely because, we've got a story to tell. And if I spoil it, it might not be as fun when I reveal it in the actual series I'm trying to put together. But yep, that's enough talking on my end. That is Madame Mirage, and I'm going to show her to you guys up close. And here we have Madame Mirage. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, tune in next time to see more characters, and have a great rest of your day.